Let's close our eyes. And those who are doing Footsoak, please give abandon to the Footsoak and place your feet into the water. Those who are not doing Footsoak, just meditate along with us. So let's start by raising our Kundalini and doing the Bandhan. These are two exercises that we do to help our Kundalini rise. All together, very slowly, with our attention moving along the spine and up to the top of our head. And we'll do Bandhan together from left to the right one time, and we do 6 more. Now let's place our palms open on our lap. Eyes are closed, and we'll do a few short breaths, breathing in and breathing out very slowly. And truly listen to your breathing. Just focus on breathing. Listen to this rhythm of breathing. It will calm your attention down. Now, before we start meditation, let's just do a short massage of the top of our head with our right hand, with applying just a little bit of pressure on top. And we're moving it clockwise. Place our palms back on our knees, on our lap. And we'll start with a balancing of our right channel to get rid of any thoughts or worries or unnecessary distractions inside of our subtle system. For that, we'll put our left hand towards the sky just like this. And the right hand is open on our lap. And we'll address our Kundalini as a mother. And with full sincerity, we're just gonna request, Mother, please balance my right channel. Remove all the thoughts about future, all the planning, all the ego, ambitions, reactions, all the heat and aggression. Please, Mother, make my right channel balanced and pure. And in this state, keeping your attention on top of your head and on the right side, we'll meditate for a few moments, just allowing this energy to work it out, and also using the ether element for that to balance our right channel. Once again, important part is to allow this to happen, allow this energy to work it out, and not to do any effort from our side. Complete relaxation. So in this state we'll stay for a few moments. Very nice. We can put our left hand back on our lap and move to the left channel. For balancing our left channel, we'll use our right hand and we'll put it towards the ground. If you sit on the chair, just put it towards the floor. And the left hand will stay open on our lap. And again, with full sincerity, we'll request our mother. Mother, please balance my left channel. Remove all the conditionings, all the attachments, anything that drags me to the past, all lethargy, all the laziness, sleepiness. Please, Mother, make my left channel pure and balanced. And again, we remain our state with the tension on top of our head and on the left side. We'll continue with silent meditation in this state.
What are we doing now? Doing now?
Just a few more moments of silent meditation. Very good. Let's now move to the central channel. And for helping our central channel to be more strong, we'll use our right hand and we'll be moving it from the base of our sitting point and moving it along the spine very slowly with our attention and going up to the top of our head. And we'll do it 2 more times together. Try to really follow the hand with your attention. And in this state, let's meditate with a full attention on top of our head and on our central channel. Just a few more moments. Very good. We will now Now take a few seconds to rinse our feet for those who are doing foot soak, and we'll leave it aside and we'll proceed to Srimataji's talk about achieving the freedom. So in this state of meditation, just try to absorb and try to really hear what Srimataji is saying. So Rahul, we can move to the talk. We'll take just a few seconds to rinse the feet.
Yesterday I told you what is the truth, and that is what we are seeking today. In all our seeking, we may run after the mirage of money, of power, of friendship, of carnal love. But ultimately, we have to know that we are running after the truth, that is the Spirit. Yesterday, I explained to you how the truth manifests itself through your fingertips, and you can find out about any disease or any trouble that is within you and without. Only thing, you have to know how to work it out. When the realization takes place, we have to know that a complete integration within take place. That is, your physical, emotional, mental and spiritual being become completely integrated. For example, you think you should start some sort of a work. That is what your mind tells you. But your heart tells you, no, we should not do it. Then physical being says, no, you are very tired, how can you do it? And the spiritual being can say that I just don't know what is to be done. But when you get your realization, you become very intense, very positive, and concentrate your mind very clearly on what is to be done. Supposing you have been doing something very wrong all your life, and you had no courage to get out of it. After realization, you become very powerful personality within yourself, and then you do exactly what you have to do, which is physically, mentally, emotionally and spiritually absolutely integrated and is correct. So naturally you become a very righteous person. Very righteous person. The whole value system changes. Today, the value system for people orients maybe from money, from power, from some sort of a human consideration. A person may think that I should do this thing because by doing this I'll get a lot of money. Maybe it's little cheating, doesn't matter. Maybe he would like to do something just to gain some sort of a power over others. He may dominate some people, or he may bear some domination because he has to. But after realization, you get that power of absoluteness. For example, Christ, when he saw Mary Magdalene being stoned, he stood before her. Now, Christ was an incarnation of truth, and he had nothing to do with a prostitute. He has no relationship with her whatsoever. But he stood before her and asked the people, "Those who have not committed any sin can throw stones at me." Such courage and such understanding of righteous behavior just starts shining in your character. Then you understand what is good in every religion. When you start reading Bible after realization, you understand where it has gone wrong. If you have read Khalil Gibran, he is a very great realized soul. And he says about Paul very clearly, this Paul is a very strange man. I don't know what he's about to say. He says something, believes in something, has no relationship with Christ. A person like Khalil Gibran could say that. Otherwise, to say something against Bible was absolutely prohibited. He was thrown out of church. He didn't care. I say the same thing about Paul. Paul has no place in Bible. He should not have been there at all. He was the one who killed so many people. There was a little boy of 17 years whom he tortured, and then he thought this is the best way to gain more power to become somebody great in the Christian community. So he took over and he started writing, organizing. He is in the Bible. He has never seen Christ. All his writings suggest that he was mad with ideas of his own, and he put all these ideas on people. This Paul has created such problems today that Christians are having a big problem solving the contradictions made by him. You must have heard about the Bishop of Durham saying that Paul was correct and there was no immaculate conception. It takes courage to say that Christ's birth was an immaculate conception, and it was, no doubt. Verily, he was the Son of God. But to say that, you have to have that courage. This Bishop of Durham, just to get some more power maybe, or maybe to get some more Christians converted, he must have started this kind of new ideas. So many have been condemning Christ by this kind of authorities. And then when he was very much anointed and given honor by Archbishop of Canterbury, that church was burnt. They couldn't explain why the church was burnt, and people saw the lightning looming over that church for hours together. It was a miraculous thing that happened. But to people like Bishop of Durham or Archbishop, it was the grace of God that the lower part, the floor, was not burnt of the church. Same way you find in Christianity as you have in Hinduism, the same thing. They said that there was a big problem in the parliament when the Shankaracharya stood up and said that it is a right of every Hindu to be Brahmin or a non-Brahmin is written in the Gita. And a member of parliament came to me and asked me, Mother, what's the answer to this? I said, Shankaracharya should know that Gita was written by Vyasa, and Vyasa was an illegitimate child of a fisherwoman. How could he write that a Brahmin is born? The caste system that is the curse of our country has come from the so-called priests, the Brahmins. They are not Brahmins because those who are born again, those who know the Brahma, those who have felt the all-pervading power of God are the Brahma. Least said about the Islam, then the Sikhs, then all these religions, you can find that there is so much of twisting of the words just to suit their own purses and their minds. You get over all that and you become powerful to say that it's all wrong. That's not where we have to be. Now, so many things are coming out of Vatican. But the Catholics will close their ears. They would not like to listen to all that, what is happening. Everybody will be exposed who are doing falsehood. The time has come. The judgment time has come. All such people have to be exposed. But the simple people who love Christ, who love Krishna, who loved righteousness will be saved. After realization, people also get lots of dynamic forces within themselves, which they never expected to get. First of all, their innocence is awake. Whatever innocence they have lost through the stupidity of the society or the ideas given by the enterprising film industries or other, we can say, magazines and all kinds of publications, all those things drop out. All the conditionings of the mind drop out and he becomes innocent. An innocent personality. An innocent personality is a very, very powerful personality. As Christ has said, thou shalt not have adulterous eyes. Such a person has a glint in the eye of innocence, and such person can grow up to such a level that even a little glance of such a person can save people from calamities. The purity of mind, purity of character, all these start shining in such a personality.
We'll have a few moments of silence just to absorb the essence of Shrimataji's talk. can now slowly open our eyes. And before we start our sharing session, uh, let's all together do let's all together raise our Kundalini again and do the bandhan. Okay, very nice. It's time to introspect all together and see what we can come up with on the topic of freedom. Even though Shimataji didn't use the word freedom in today's talk, she said so many great examples of freedom actually. I hope you all recognized that and understood what she meant. But yeah, let's start. So what I wanted to ask you actually is to describe what is freedom for you and what is something that is not allowing you to be free fully. What things do you interpret as an obstacle for your freedom in nowadays world? And maybe you have some tips or you need some advice on how to become more and more free in our modern times. So yeah, that would be something I would be interested to hear your opinions and experiences as well. So please turn on the videos so we can just see you, and mics as well. And if anybody would like to